Welcome to Games in the Dark, your dim light in the grim dark.
Yeah, baby. Turn down the lights. Games in the Dark.
Welcome to Games in the Dark After Dark. And I'm going to talk over top of Liam's disgusting, salacious moaning as he tries to introduce us here. We're discussing a very eventful episode 14 of Zweihander. Of course, we have Liam here saying the sexy things that he's saying. We have Sean as, I don't know, formerly Alavera and now a foppish big guy. We've got Noah as a molting Cletus, and of course, our GM, Jamie, and I'm Jay playing Galdrick. Eventful. Now, what the hell is going on with Cletus's skin, Jamie? This is some disgusting bullshit.
Tell us,
it's pretty gross. This is a disorder known as the flesh revolts. Now, you are transmogrified. Your flesh takes on a cadaverous, scaly appearance. Your heart begins to beat slower, and your flesh grows colder to the touch. Given over to this terrible curse, your body must cast aside its skin as you now molt upon every new moon. Naturally, the disgusting countenance you've taken on raises a horrendous social stigma, unless you take great pains to keep it hidden from others. But it also has introduced a terrible condition where your body is constantly half paralyzed, your muscles revolting at the mind's wishes to move. So that's the flavor text. And there's mechanics. So every time you have a disorder, you get a positive and a negative trait. Flesh revolts, positive, is that whenever you take an injury or if you begin bleeding, you can ignore that. Whenever you take advantage of that, like if you prevent yourself from taking an injury or starting to bleed, you gain 6 corruption. All right. The downside is, if you suffer 10 or more corruption in a single session, for the rest of that session, you cannot add your BB to your damage threshold. So you're easier to damage for the rest of that session.
Cool.
So a pretty cool mechanic.
That's a
where it's like, I don't want this injury, but then you're going to start molting off layers of flesh, and it's really creepy what you were doing with that peeling of your skin, the fingernails starting.
It's so gross. It's so goddamn gross.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I had such a visceral reaction to that. It's crazy. What I like is that Cletus, in the art that we have of him, is, I mean, I think he seems like a nice guy, the way that you've been playing him, but the art of him makes him look like a little sinister, perhaps. And he's kind of like this. He's kind of like this, like, overweight sorceress guy. And I think that now that he's going to have this, like, corpse-like pallor to him, I think that lends itself to looking like some kind of, like, embodiment of, like, literal corruption, right? Like that you're, like, you indulge in, right? Like, sloth and gluttony. Missing. And yes, exactly. I think that's
for those of you who are familiar with Sweeney Todd, the movie adaptation of it. He looks a lot like Beetle from Sweeney Todd. If you remember that character, the judge's, like, kind of right hand man, but has a very different personality.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn more about this ogre, Sean. What's the racial trait that you've got for this ogre?
The racial trait is hungry pangs. When you
is that why you want to eat?
I resisted this fear.
You did.
Do a resolve test. I forgot because I have this, and I succeeded on a fear check. Nope. Back to the 90s. Anyways, whenever you successfully resist the effects of stress, fear, or terror, or other effects that immediately force to make resolve tests, you immediately gain. Oh, you don't have to roll for it. You just immediately gain. Oh, okay, I see. You immediately gain the benefits of 1 dose of Mandrake Root. If this is a critical success, you gain the benefits of 3 doses instead. When under Hungry Pang's effect, you do not suffer the drawback normally associated with taking Mandrake Root.
Yeah, so Mandrake Root gives you +1 to your peril threshold for 3 hours.
Oh, sick.
3 doses is +3 to your peril for 9 hours.
So
Peril
not only
threshold.
are you big, but you're also daring.
Yeah.
Big and daring.
It's funny that you think I'm melee. I'm not.
I assumed that you were some kind of sorceress or like
Nope,
some
not
is
a-
it
not
is like a
priest?
doomsayer
Are you
or
a
something
priest?
like that.
Yeah, I'm an anarchist.
Yeah.
Anarchist.
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
is why
There's so
you're
many
going, "End of the
classes in
world."
Zweihander, it's like impossible to pinpoint them. But when you started preaching the end of the world, I thought that there was one that's like a doomsayer or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck I do. Just shout at people, I guess.
Honestly, there are a bunch of
Okay.
classes in Zweihander that the question kind of is like, what the fuck do you do? Like in the course of regular adventuring, what we would think of as regular like adventuring and dungeon delving, that kind of thing. It's like I'm not sure what this dude actually is going to do because there's like camp followers and like all kinds of like social class
I mean,
things.
like Arthur is a
Yeah.
laborer, for instance. So you
Right.
might not think, oh, this is
Oh.
going to be a great adventure, but he's
Yeah,
able
so-
to be physically strong, and
That's what the first, like, the beginner things are all about. They're just normal people.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
ideally
XP.
you want to be an adventurer, so you work towards increasing your RP and you get a new profession, and the new professions are more in line with I'm a druid, I'm a wizard, things like that.
You're a
So
wizardary.
Well, and
anarchist looks
the reality
Okay.
is that these things all have they basically all have like access to weapons and armor. It's not like super class locked, and everybody can get advances to like either their brawn or their combat or whatever. So like kind of like
Mhm.
everybody, no matter what like your beginner class is, everybody can succeed to some degree, right? Like in combat and that kind of thing.
You can.
Yeah.
You can. It doesn't have to necessarily be your focus either. I remember when I was playing the doctor I know it wasn't exactly Zweihander, but it was some subsystem kind of spun off from Zweihander. But
Flames
yeah,
of Freedom.
Flames of Freedom. There was a focus on like healing and magic, but I ended up doing quite a lot of combat damage because just that's how the dice rolled out. It wasn't really playing to my strengths or anything, but it was just what happened in that situation.
I mean, every class does have a type of damage. Like there's simple range, simple melee for
Yeah.
but some are
Should
more
be
heavily
everyone.
focused on
yeah.
damage.
So it looks like the anarchist is focused on talking. There's the talents that they have: forked tongue, impervious mind, and long-winded. So lots of talking for them.
Yep, I'm all talk.
Long-winded.
All talk, no bark, actually.
Speaking of RP, Jamie, did we get up to 2,000 RP this session?
What are you guys at right now?
1900.
Well, I'm at
Okay.
1,000.
We'll keep you at the same as the rest of the party.
Oh, sweet.
You've been doing
So we should be 1950 right now, right? After this session.
Go ahead and give yourself another 100 RP for dealing with the coalface people and saving the girl.
So 2,000 total.
At 2,050 total.
2,050. Okay.
So is anyone at their next thing?
I believe I am.
Yeah, I think we all are, right?
So we're at 2,050.
Once you get to your second tier, the things cost a little bit more. Instead of 100 RP for each trait.
Oh, no,
I believe
actually,
it is
no, I need
Oh, we're
one
not.
more.
Yeah, we need one more 100. No!
Right. And then looks like you might have to go back into the mine or do something else.
No.
Is there...
Arthur is bedridden.
Yep.
Your choice.
8
You don't
days.
have to be in the bed to get that injury
What if he's
taken
dealing
care
with some
of.
trauma?
Even if you just walk around with that injury, it's not a complete uselessness. Just when you attack things, you basically
Just like
deal no damage.
90% of what I do.
Well,
I'd say about 60% of what I do anyway. I do a lot of disarms and perilous stunts things.
and then the other two of you that survived, you guys are injured pretty badly.
Yes, correct.
And nobody has a way of healing? You don't have like a medicine
I got bandages, and I got a holy symbol.
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing about.
Oh shit! I got drugs, man. Where did I get grave root?
It's the heal skill that you would want.
Yeah, no.
If you wanted to.
Don't have it.
Okay.
Maybe you should take it.
Then you'll just have to roll with
We'll just have to die.
flip to fail. Yeah.
You can
not my problem.
You can attempt to retrain, like try to replace one of the skills that you like haven't bought yet or whatever. Like if you have a skill rank that you don't really ever like, I have ride, which I probably never intend to use.
Right, I have pilot,
for instance. Right, for like double RP, I think you can like replace that with another skill that you think makes sense for your character. So you could try to replace pilot for heal, and then it'll take you a hair longer to level up, but it might make sense. So that Arbalest speed thing that I have, where I can try to reload my crossbow for 0 AP, is not usually a part of the bounty hunter class, but I spent extra RP to retrain basically like a riding skill, because I have no intention to be on like mounted on a horse or whatever, and replace it with a crossbow skill.
Does
I have
anyone
drive
remember how to
and
set your,
pilot. I don't know.
favorite
I guess
primary attribute?
both of those, or pilot must be both.
I do not.
I don't know that you can select what your favorite attribute is. I think you just kind of have to remember it on the sheet.
That's too much work.
Yeah, so if you go under tiers, you can add it as a unique advancement and just do RP cost of 0. Favored, brawn.
What is the
those two
favor?
guys?
Is it like intellect or will or something?
No, it's willpower.
Those two guys stole the Brigandine. They're not miners anymore.
I assumed so. Yeah.
Mm.
No worries. We got 2 suits of it out, and we got 4 pistols, so we can try to sell that beginning of next session.
Yeah.
Once we're kind of healed up or whatever.
Yeah, I got a lot of gold now.
Awaiting heal.
Thank
well,
you.
we have enough
is that what we're doing? We're doing some fast forward of time.
Probably so. Yeah.
I think so. Maybe some RP off the top, so we can get to know Sean's new character and that kind of thing. But perhaps then some fast forward, or however you want to do it. I don't know. Maybe we agree to meet this guy when we're ready, and then do the RP once we fast forwarded and we're all hale and healthy.
Have Liam play the ogre's sidekick.
Yeah,
well, Arthur's...
I'm happy to do it. An imp. Sidekick of an ogre.
No, yeah. we can do it. We'll keep you in Arthur.
The proletariat is tearing us all down.
Just make sure you guys got the money to feed yourself. And
I got the money.
Sleep.
You should, yeah.
You guys enjoying the system of quick death?
Yeah.
That was our first real combat.
Man, with no fate, it is so scary. It's like when I made that dodge earlier in the game tonight, I was like, "This is so improbable." I was ready to die at that point. I was like, "Oh, it's just gonna happen now."
Yeah,
really easy to kill you guys.
I was ready to die.
You keep giving me misfortune. So
I think you have to be so careful.
But it's also more interesting with that transaction.
Yeah. I should say you have to be careful if you have a sense of self-preservation. If you don't, if you're just like, let's just have fun and let's just see what the swings are, then burn them and then have the GM burn them and go, because that's fun too. Yeah. But if you have a sense of wanting to play and preserve all the characters, if you're really beholden to that idea of survival, then exchanging them less frequently is obviously the move. But I think both are the right way to play. I don't think there's one right way and one wrong way.
I think it's like a vibe check at the moment for me.
For sure. I also think that we're playing our characters are enough of kind of bullshit incarnate that playing that swingy style kind of suits who our characters are in a lot of ways.
Yeah. It's like I say, I'm a goose herder. you're you're the only one who knows what you're doing, Galdrick. I mean, Olivera did to some degree, but like me and Cletus,
Or Cletus.
You know,
Cletus was casting spells. He was doing
doing
stuff.
stuff.
I was trying to do stuff. He was doing great stuff. I appreciate it.
He just
was the only
needs
one
better
helping me out for a
spells.
minute.
Once you get
He's
the
just
higher
got
level
the one-
spells,
yeah, he's got the one spell, and it didn't always pop the armor, but when it popped, brother,
it is more useful than the needle that poor Elvira was using.
Yeah, that needle.
This is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for like the sorcerers who are kind of casting these basic level spells. I'm waiting for the next tier when all of a sudden they just spike in power, and all of a sudden, like you know, the rest of us that are mere, you know, worldly beings, we look paltry in comparison to whatever
that's
magic bullshit they're pulling off.
That's the classic RPG thing. Is like those you know, caster at the beginning is like a hard carry, and then it's like.
And then they carry us
power.
the rest of the way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I actually really like the mutation I'm getting from Cletus. It's falling in line with what I planned way ahead of time for Cletus, going down the necromancer route.
Yeah.
And
I think it fits. It totally
perfect,
fits.
man.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I like
Necromancy
the story
Arcana
implications of that.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it
Okay.
is like the way I see the intercharacter relationships. Arthur sees Cletus as like, yeah, he's my buddy. You know, he's a big elf. I'm a big elf, and you know, we get along. And we I have a relationship with Galdrick in that like I kind of aspire to be like him, but with Cletus it's more
terrible
like
goals.
It's awful. It's an awful goal.
That's a bad goal.
All right. And then with Cletus it's more like, but he's my buddy right now, and we take care of each other. We look out for each other. So I think that can be some interesting stuff, especially if anybody, you know, gets in Cletus's face about being disgusting or revolting or anything like that.
I'm reading the necromancer's spells. There's a spell called Golem Skin, where you use the skin of a dead strong man, and for like 16 minutes, depending on your WB, if you successfully cast it, you get to add 6 to your damage threshold, and you're immune to injuries and can't bleed. So that's like an even better form of your disorder. Just bulk up your skin even worse.
That's crazy.
So good.
It's like, what's in that bag over there, Cletus? Oh, these are just my skins of strongmen I've been rolling up and collecting.
I went to the local circus and collected some mustaches.
Yeah.
It's just becoming more and more evil as we go along the path.
That's messed up. Oh, fun session.
Well,
that was great.
Fun session.
Yeah. Very fun.
I appreciate that it didn't completely collapse and end in a TPK. So
no, it did not.
Zweihander.
I appreciate that I lived through it.
It was close.
Was shocking.
It was very close to being like, let's pull out another book, guys.
Yeah.
Now we're playing the My Little Pony RPG.
Yeah.
Changing the vibe completely.
My little pony, my little pony. That would be the intro.
All right. Night, everyone.
Later, guys.
Right.
Night, everybody.